1, 2, 3, 4. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Giant frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carol being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy, see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase. The kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the holidays at the Rock Online Guitar School. I wanted to play a holiday tune for you, and I want to show you the holiday chord. Are you ready? I decided the holiday chord is A major 7th. I'm going to turn off my Deja Vibe pedal, just give you a straight A major 7th sound. When I went to guitar school as a teenager, I didn't know any major 7th chords, and so I decided that I should show you one and show you some things you can do over it. Let's play it with our first finger on the E note, 5th fret. The next finger involved is your 3rd finger, a fret up on the C sharp note. Your 2nd finger comes next on the same fret. That's a G sharp, I believe, and then your thumb plays the A. Now, some people play it with different fingers. Even I occasionally play with those different fingers. That's all right. As long as the notes are there, I'm not going to be picky about it. Now, I want to get right to the line that I played at the end. This is a clarinet line that I learned. And why would a rock and roll person like me be listening to clarinet? Well, the reason I was listening to clarinet is I'm a huge fan of Eddie Van Halen. And sometimes if you want to get some of the power of a great guitar player, you not only listen to them, you listen to the people that they listen to. And Eddie was a big Eric Clapton fan, but also Eddie Van Halen's dad was a jazz clarinet player. And so I decided maybe I should listen to some jazz clarinet. And I did. And this is the most awesome clarinet lick that I learned. So it goes over an A major 7th chord. And I put one of those in my looper. And then I played this line that I learned from the clarinet. I'm going to put my Deja Vibe back on. And it sounds like this. It goes. And that's an eyebrow raiser. You know, when you hear that, just whoa! Let's hear that together with the chord. All right, that sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? So let me show you those notes. It's all on the high E string. So that's the only string we're going to play. And it begins on the 7th the G sharp. We're going to go G sharp B. And both of those notes are very much friendly to the chord. The 7th is inside the chord. The B is the 9th, which is sort of your doorway into jazz. That B note. Very common friendly note in jazz. But then the next note is I don't know if I'd call it unfriendly. I'd call it eyebrow raising. It plays that G, which creates a lot of tension. Whoa! That makes the eyebrow jump. I like that. But it soon resolves to two very nice notes. Let's see what they're next. Next it plays the F sharp and A. And actually resolves on E. So F sharp, A, and E. And if you play those together to your chord, no, those are all nice. Everything's inside, everything's groovy. So we've resolved our tension. From here, we get tense again. Let's see where we are. There it is. This is full of tension. We've got, that's like the Black Sabbath note. That's the flat 5, the blues scale note. What is that? That's the 11th fret. I'm not sure if we should call it an E flat or a D sharp, but I know it's on the 11th fret. Well, if you put your finger there, you're all right. Then we'll go up to the F sharp and down to the D. So those are the notes. So listen to that over this chord. Pretty tense, but in context it's all wonderful because the next part we have a lot of two notes that resolve very much. We've got those are C sharp and E, and both those notes very friendly. But after that, it hits that note. It hits a C natural, and that's full of tension. But again, we resolve to let's see after that. And then we hit the root, which is very much resolving. And then it just hits this trill, which is B and C. That's sort of both, we're hitting that nice jazzy ninth. That would be a little more, less tension if you trilled it up a whole step. But I think when I listen to the clarinet, that they kind of add a little tension with that half step. Anyway, let me play all the notes for you slowly. Now, I'm not going to stomp my foot and play in tempo like I usually do because this is the end of the song, and it just sort of gradually slows down as you go. Like, let's see, I forgot the notes. Here we go. There it is. Let me play that one more time. I'll play the chord behind it. 3, 4. I think that's really cool. That, anytime you're playing a song that ends with a major chord, throw that in and you'll get some eyebrow raises out of your listener. All right, I threw in one other thing that I want to show you quickly just because it's easy to remember and it's nice to have in your major 7th toolbox. And that is, everybody knows pentatonic. You know this lick. Minor pentatonic in A. Let's take that up 4 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's going to sound like this. Your ear may have already picked up that over this chord, those are very friendly notes. So let's repeat that in 3 octaves. And how are we going to do that? We're going to play what we just played. Now the first note is E with your pinky. So after that, we're going to play the same note, E, with the same finger, pinky, but an octave lower. And let's find that 3 frets down on the G string. There's an E with your pinky. And you can do the same shape. It sounds the same, just an octave lower. It feels the same too, which is nice because it's the same fingers and the same starting point. And then we're going to do the same thing. Find the E, an octave lower, 2 frets down, and on the 2 bottom strings. There's your E, and same lick. So you have that same lick 3 times. And let's hear how that sounds. super, super jazzy. So again, this is the rock school, but you know, Christmas songs, they've got all these jazzy chords in them. So I thought I would arm you with some survival jazz licks. There we go. All right, so for the new people, I know there's a bunch of new people to the school. I'd like to welcome you. And for the people that have been around a while, thanks for being here, and you're all sounding great and getting better. And I guess the maybe the best message I can give you, besides to have a wonderful time during the holidays, is if you're new to the school, there's some things that I should tell you about how to operate this school. The first thing is, of course, all the course. There's a fundamental, an intermediate, and advanced course, and that's waiting for you to take advantage of. There's also video exchanges that we often refer to them as VEs. And there's a huge archive of those, over 1,000 of them. And there's also a search feature. So if you're interested in something on guitar, you know, picking or chords or you know, anything you can think of, put it in the search feature, and more than likely a lot of videos will come up about that particular subject. Another way to look for, you know, through the archives is to go to student profiles and see what people have chosen as their favorites. So, for example, if you see somebody that's done a video exchange and they're doing a style that's something that you like, you know, it's an Iron Maiden video, and you know that person's an Iron Maiden fan, and you're probably going to have similar musical taste. So look at the video exchanges that they've chosen as their favorites and check some of those out. There's a lot of good ways to go through, you know, rather than just, you know, starting at the beginning and going through them 1,000. Let's see, besides that, send in a video exchange of your own, and so I can hear you play and, you know, give you some direct advice. That's the amazing thing about this school. I love to hear people play, and that's it for now, I guess. And happy holidays, have a great time, and you know, have a good time with some clarinet licks, and maybe it'll give you some of the roots of Eddie Van Halen. All right, thank you so much. Rock and roll.